So Fabinho's out. Fabinho's out. Let me actually just check because I want to just be clear here with what they're saying with regards to how long he'll be out for. So Fabinho news. Let me go to news because I think they said 2 weeks. So Fabinho injured. So Liverpool midfielder will be out until next year with an ankle injury. So Liverpool fans, how big of a loss is this? It's a big loss, but one that can be manageable. It's a big loss. It's a big loss. Fabinho has done amazingly well, and I think everybody has to admit that, with regards to that position, we want to call it the DM, we want to call it the deep line playmaker. It's between him, Casemiro, and Thomas Partey. And I think that it will probably go him, probably Thomas Partey, and then John Partey just ahead of Casemiro as far as the best guys in that position. Fabinho has been amazing, because not only is he important as an anchor in midfield, not only is he important with regards to stopping any kind of counter-attacks that oppose Liverpool, but it is his passing from deep that is very key. Because, obviously it's one of the best balls to do, one of the best kinds of distribution channels to go through is that ball from deep, because it is much harder to defend that ball from deep than it is to defend the ball from a guy who's only like 4 or 5 yards from you. But a ball coming from 40 yards away is tough. Hence, that's what made Xabi Alonso so flipping lethal. That is why PLO is the greatest deep line playmaker of all time, what anyone says. So this is going to be a massive miss. So the question now is, does Klopp now put Henderson in that role? Does he now put Because I don't know who would work that role out. Basically, nobody worked that role out as well as Fabinho. But this is the beauty. This is the beauty of management. The beauty of management is how do you chop and change, but keep maintaining those results. So it's either going to be, because my thing is this: you could slot Henderson in there, because by slotting Henderson in there, that gives Wijnaldum the freedom. Because I've always said that I think Wijnaldum is much better in the final third than Henderson. Henderson has been great in the final third, but I think Wijnaldum is much better in the final third than thinking. So if you now put Henderson in that CDM role, so you now have Wijnaldum in there, maybe you throw in a Miller or whatever, but you now have Wijnaldum in that midfield. That now means that Wijnaldum is now the midfielder allowed to roam and allowed to attack, allowed to join into the front three of Mane, Salah, and Firmino. And I do feel that Wijnaldum in that final third is what he does so brilliantly well for Holland and Ronald Koeman. So I think it'll work. But yeah, I mean, the biggest miss for Liverpool would be either El Dio or the Verge. If either El Dio or the Verge was injured, that's huge. So basically, if let's say you're going to put it like in order, even if the Verge has been off it, but if you're going to put it in order, I would say, as far as the injuries that would really affect Liverpool, El Dio, the Verge, Fabinho, Salah. I think in that order, I think those are the ones that were really. But then you have to throw in Firmino as well. You have to throw in Firmino. So maybe Firmino may be third based on how he helps to facilitate Salah and your boy El Dio. But yeah, man, look, it's a loss. It's a loss. And the question now is, how is this now going to be somewhat of a advantage or something to really boost up the motivation of a Leicester City or a Man City? Because look, I don't think Leicester are in this title race. I refuse to believe they're in this title race. People say that this team is better than the team that had flipping Ungolo and your boy Maris, you're smoking crack. But if it is but with Fabinho coming out, maybe Leicester wants to be like, man, if you just take care of some W's, I think these guys will drop points. So I am interested to see tactically how Liverpool change things around and how much they will be affected by Fabinho not being in the team. Remember to like the video, guys. Remember to subscribe to the channel for daily footballing vids, news, and so forth. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, hit the description link below. You want to support your boy for extra content and help your boy at HH. So support our kid, become a Patreon. The link are all below in the description box. And remember to visit the website, halfhopefootballhot.com, halfhopefootballhot.com, the official website. I'm out.